want to start by saying hi, and that I'm sitting out here and listening to the birds and trying to be in peace right now and trying to have a little bit of mindfulness. We've already been going through a tough time and staying at home and not being able to see friends. But now things are happening in our world that can definitely seem scary, and you might be hearing things on the news or from family members or some other friends. And I just want to take some time as your teacher, because even though I can't be with you, I can talk to you this way and let you know how I'm feeling and some things that hopefully will help you and some, maybe even some adults. The beginning of the year, we talk about the skin that we live in and being proud of the colors that we are. We look at our skin and we try to figure out what shade we are, and we read some really good books that give us some awesome descriptions of skin colors. Do you remember we were reading about marshmallow skin and caramel ice cream sundae skin and chocolate chip cookie dough skin? I forget some of the other names, but there were just some really fun names, and I kind of wish that we could all go around talking like that. Because right now, I'm a lot darker than I usually am. The sun's been tanning my skin, and normally I'm a little bit lighter, and now I'm a little bit darker, and it's kind of fun to watch the evolution of that. Well, I want to talk about how we felt when we mentioned how people treat different people, and how we sometimes forget that deep down we are all the same. We don't have the same thoughts, but we do have a brain. We don't have the same things to say, but we do have a voice. We don't always have the exact same feelings, but we have a heart. And I think sometimes people forget that life is difficult, and we need to remember that everybody is going through something. And we have to appreciate that people all have feelings, and we need to love one another through it. And we need to not sit there and judge people by the color of their skin, by the way they choose to live. As long as they're not harming people and they're not being mean, we should all be able to live our lives and not be afraid to live our lives. And I want you guys to remember that we're all special. Remember that we talked about, imagine if there was a box of crayons and it was only one color to use. How boring would that be? Our picture would just be one color. I want to see the page filled with color. I want to see the world filled with color, and I don't want people to be afraid to be different. You guys are all very different, and I love each and every one of you because you're different. If every single one of the chickadees was the same, I wouldn't grow as a teacher. I wouldn't grow as a mother. I wouldn't have half as much fun as I do when I'm in the classroom, because you are all so different and special. And in this world, where sometimes being different can be scary. We have to be strong and believe in ourselves and stand up for other people who might be seen as different as in a bad way, and speak up about it. We have a voice, and I hope that you remember that being kind is one of the best things that you can be. I know that you are all amazing kids, and you're going to grow up to be amazing adults. As long as you remember that. You remember that the most important thing in the world is to be kind and to help others, and to use your words for good and not to hurt people. So, remember that. Hug your families, hug your friends, when you can hug your friends. And send love out into the world. Okay, I love you guys.